So, the hardships around of sexuality, conceiving and raising kids, to me, that's not, it's not an impairment issue. It's just an issue full stop within society. Like, we really struggle to get our heads around the idea that some people have trouble conceiving. Yeah, okay. In mine and my wife's case, yes, we had a little bit more trouble than normal due to the fact that I can't ejaculate. So as a result, we had to get sperm removed, and Lauren had to get eggs removed as well. And we went through IVF and we went through a few cycles, which is really hard because not only are you having all these issues around the hormones and that you're doing, you also the stigma that's around it suddenly very similar to having a disability where, oh, what, you can't conceive naturally, oh, you're less of a person for it, you're less of a couple, what's wrong with you?
Yeah.
And it's just like, well, fuck you.
It's none of your business.
No, well, it's kind of like disability where, I don't know, there's this massive stigma around it and people don't want to talk about it, but it's an issue that is throughout the entire society. And the number of people that we've met since who have had the same issues, who have, have had much worse trots at it than we have. We've got a child and he's amazing and we absolutely love it. He's absolutely amazing. We know couples that have not had that same luck or, have had to go through multiple stages of trying it. So, it's really an issue that's so much wider in society and people just don't want to face or look at or think about.
Yeah.
But and so that's the conceiving part of the question, the entire question being the hardships of sexuality, conceiving and raising kids. Raising kids, I was really nervous. I was really, really nervous. I was brought up, my grandfather was my male role model growing up and he was a builder and a handyman, and so that was how we connected when I was young, was that we would work together. Suddenly I was facing the idea of having to bring up a kid and not being able to do the same. But
Really scary.
oh, hugely scary.
And exciting.
And it was very exciting. And now I've come to the realization that at the end of the day, it doesn't matter how you connect with your kids as long as you connect with them. So my son and I, we play a lot of video games, or we will build Lego, or we will build things outside. But instead of me showing him how to use a hammer physically, I've actually got to describe it to him and be there when he hits his thumb, which is going to happen at some point anyway. Everybody's got their own different way of parenting.
Yeah. There's so much more around nowadays, like you can show them on a video or whatever how to use a hammer, and you would have at least experienced what it's like to hit your hand. So if he does, you can feel his pain.
Yeah, that's it. And it's all, but like I said, it's more about connecting with the child. It's more about being there for the child than anything else. I mean, you probably find the same in your own relationship, and you haven't got the same issues as we do. The way that your husband connects with your children will be completely different to the way that you do.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, very silly.
And the sexuality question, and I always enjoy this one when it gets brought up. It's always seems to be the teenagers that bring it up. It's always the teenagers that bring it up. So how sexuality? It's like the thing is anybody can have a sexual relationship. Anybody.
Yeah.
Just some take a little bit more imagination than others. Okay, and that's the complete truth of it. It's part of being human. That need, that want for having an intimate relationship with someone. It's prevalent in all of us. It doesn't matter who you are, and it doesn't matter how you want to actually try and express it. What sort of relationship you want, how it's going to progress. It's all individual. Just you need to be open to it. You need to know that some people are going to require a little bit of something extra. like the conceiving thing. It's something that we, for some reason, we never talk about in our society, but we really should.
Mm.
You got anything?
Yeah, it doesn't need to be as difficult as everyone makes out that it is, because I'm sure it's not, because you're happily married, you have a child, and everything's just like everyone else.
I mean,
Just do things differently, I guess.
okay, so when you got married, did you actually take the time to sit there and read the marriage agreement, the marriage contract, or what do they call it? What that you sign on the ceremony day?
No, I read it a few years ago, and it's like, oh, I'm committed now.
Oh, damn! Was that what I was doing?
I really am married.
But it's yeah, I don't really get what the big deal is about talking about it, about being open about it.